everybody. Pardon me while I throw my Pam on the floor. Anyway, hey, I'm glad to see you guys again. I'm sorry it's been so long since I filmed a video, but I've been really under the weather with the stomach virus and pneumonia and all kinds of wild stuff. Now, finally feeling good enough to film again for you guys, and I'm going to do what I promised a few weeks ago. I'm going to do a blueberry recipe, and it's going to be blueberry cobbler, single serve blueberry cobbler in a mug. I know, blueberries are awesome. I've done some stuff with them before, but nothing as good as this. Okay, yeah, the blueberry muffin was good. What am I talking about? It's all good. But what you're going to start out with is a microwavable mixing bowl. This is not your mug. This is a different bowl you're going to be mixing in. But make sure you can use it in the microwave, because you're going to put 2 tablespoons of butter that you've cut right into your bowl, and then you're going to put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds because you want to melt it. And I'll go get my cooking spray. I'm fumble-fingered as ever. So I hope you guys are feeling okay and you've been doing okay. I really have missed doing this for you guys, and I'm sorry it took so long for me to get back, but I'm back, and you can count on these regularly now. Okay. Go ahead and get our butter out. It's starting to melt. We don't want it boiling because we're going to be putting some milk in here. But we want to stir the little bit of butter that's left. Try to get that melted down. Okay, so when your butter's completely melted, you're going to get yourself 2 tablespoonfuls of milk and add it to the butter. One tablespoonful. 2 tablespoonfuls. And that's why we don't want our butter boiling, because the last thing we need is to curdle anything. You might see some butter reforming out because of how cold the milk is, but trust me, when you're cooking it, it's all going to work out. So once you get that stirred up, and yeah, like I said, there might be some butter chunks in there, you're okay. You're going to add, reacquainting myself with everything. You're going to add yourself 1/4 of a cup of flour. You'd think this was my first week. Okay, get yourself an even 1/4 cup of flour and put in there. Because right now we're making the cobbler part. Yeah, pardon me. I know. I should be more up on this. I just read this. Okay. 2 teaspoons of sugar, because we like our cobbler a little bit sweet. 1 and 2. Okay. 2 tablespoonfuls, that's the big one, of quick oats. Okay. 1 and 2. Make a good cobbler. Okay. Put those off to the side. You can get your fork and stir that up a little bit. You're going to have a nice batter started. Got a few more things to add, but wanted to get that started to mix up. You can see it won't be a whole lot of batter, but that's because you're making a single serving. If you want to make more than that, just double and triple, whatever you like to do. Okay, so now you're going to get yourself 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder so it rises. 1/4 a teaspoon of baking powder. And just a pinch, just a little pinch of salt. Not a ton, just a pinch to help it cook. Get that all mixed in. As you see, this does not take much stuff. It's a very simple recipe. Okay, get yourself an oversized mug. We went with Superman this week, even though, trust me, you do not want to know my opinion on the stupid casting of that new movie. Spray it with some cooking spray. Now you can either put a 1/2 cup or a whole cup of blueberries in the bottom. Being me, I'm putting a whole cup in because I'd rather have a lot more blueberries in it. If you want, I'm sorry for the coughing. It's the side effect of everything I'm still getting over. So you're going to put your blueberries in here. If you want it to be more an even ratio, use a half a cup. If you're like me and you just like a lot. Blueberries, a cup. And now you're going to put your cobbler on top of your blueberries. If you've got a spoon, it'll probably come out a little bit easier, but I seem to pick the wrong utensil. Anyway, once you've gotten all the batter out, you're going to put that on top of your blueberries, spread it around. You know, so it's touching the edges of your mug and all the blueberries are covered. Clean off my fork. Tap that down in there. I don't know if you can see, but I've got my batter spread the whole way around, touching on the edges. And we're going to pop it in the microwave for 30-second intervals because that'll really help, you know, to gauge the doneness. And I'll start cleaning up after myself. Keep my fork because, hey, I'll need that. Put my quick oats away. Now, you'll check on it here. It won't be done yet. I can tell you that it will not be done. But you can start to get an idea. I mean, you can see it's starting to rise and starting to cook, but we're going to put it in for a minute now. I mean, you can do it in 30-second intervals, but yeah, we all know I'm a little impatient, so I'm going to do it a minute and see how it goes. Oh, shameless plug time. Hope y'all like my TARDIS shirt because it is yet another T-Villain buy. I know, I sound like a walking billboard for T-Villain, but I really love them because they have some of the coolest shirts. I actually got this one really cheap because I had won a little gold coin during their artist contests. I'm always excited to do that. And yeah, I really do recommend everybody follows T-Villain on Facebook because that's where they give all the cool giveaways. And like today, their t-shirt was going to be printed with coffee scented ink. How wild is that? I didn't get it, but you know, this shirt, I haven't tested it, but it is supposed to glow in the dark, but I haven't tested it. But okay, let's check on our cobbler. Starting to cook at the edges really nice, but we're still a little bit wet in the middle. So I'm going to do it for another 30 seconds. So if you guys want, you could eat this hot, straight out of the microwave. You could put more milk on it. You could put whipped cream on it, which actually is highly recommended, and I'm sure it's good, but didn't think about that when I went to the grocery store this morning. All I got was some ginger ale. Because you'll have a nice little oat cobbler on top of your yummy blueberries. And can you guys believe that this is episode 51? Wild. I wouldn't have thought, but I've had so much fun with you guys. Ooh, I'm starting to see my blueberries bubble up around the edges, but I've still got a little bit of wet in the middle. So I'm going to do it another 30 seconds. Depending on your microwave, yours might be done. Well, that is really good. I had a couple bites from the edges and yay! I get so excited about my recipes. And yes, next week you guys are going to be getting more of a meal in a mug, not a dessert. Exciting! we have a perfect little, ooey gooey blueberry cobbler in a mug. I'm sure the blueberries are boiling hot, so I'm only going to take a tiny little bite, and I'll eat the rest of it later. But you guys could eat it now. You can put whipped cream on it. Ice cream would be good. Vanilla ice cream on top. Ooh, or blueberry cheesecake ice cream. Ooh, now I'm thinking about Richie's Dairy. Okay, that's good. It's the happy yummy dance. That's good. Oh. Well, I just stuffed my face. You guys go and try this. It's just really good. You got your oaty, yummy cobbler on top, your hot, gooey blueberries on the bottom. That was good. I'm glad to be back. I've really missed you guys, and I'll hopefully see you next week when I film again. See ya.